Sometimes I wish my hair was shorter. Maybe I'll cut my hair. This lipstick makes my teeth look white. Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be a full face first impressions video, and it's going to be on the majority of the products that I got in my birthday haul. If you guys watched that video, then you'll know that I didn't get any new bronzers or blush. So those products in this video will not be first impression products. And as always, I will leave a list of all the products that I used down below. And if you guys want to see how I achieved this look and my thoughts on the new products that I got for my birthday, then just keep watching. Alrighty you guys, so to get started, I'm going to take the Becca Backlight Priming Filter. This is the one that I got with my points from Sephora. And I've never used Becca any products of any kind, so I know, big surprise because everybody raves about their highlighters, but I've never tried any of the Becca products before, so I'm going to start with this and see how I like it and go from there. So I'm going to start out with about a pump and a half. Okay, so right off the bat, I do like the way it feels. I like the way it smells. Like, it doesn't have like a gross perfumey kind of smell. So I really like it so far. It's not as illuminating as I thought it would be, but so far I like it. For foundation, I'm going to be using the Maybelline Superstay Better Skin Foundation, and I'm in the shade 40 Buff Beige. And to blend it in, I'm going to be using a damp beauty blender. Okay, so far I really like this foundation with the beauty blender, and I don't know if it's the beauty blender or the foundation itself, but it doesn't look cakey around my nose here like a lot of foundations do. The L'Oreal True Match Lumi Pump Foundation, that one usually is really cakey around my nose area. So far the foundation and the beauty blender get an A+ from me. For concealer, I'm going to be taking the new Tarte Shape Tape Concealer, and this one is in the shade Medium. So far, of what I've seen in all the reviews, that there's nothing but good things about this concealer. The price point, how much product you get. So that's the doe foot on it. It's a lot bigger than regular doe foot applicators. They're normally I want to say half this size. Okay, so right off the bat, I like the doe foot because with as much product as on it, I don't have to dip my wand back in a second time. Like, all of this is just from taking it out the one time. Like that. I did take some off the tip a little bit, but I didn't have to dip it back in to be able to put more on my face. So far, I really like that. And again, I'm going to use it with the damp beauty blender. Okay, so first impression, I really like it. It doesn't settle into my pores around my nose here, and it doesn't look cakey around this section of my nose like a lot of the other concealers that I have do. They'll get caked in over here. And again, I don't know if that's the beauty blender or if it's the actual products, but I like it so far. Now, to set my under eyes, I don't have a new powder. I was trying to get the Laura Mercier translucent setting powder, but they didn't have it at Ulta or Sephora, and I wasn't really willing to order it online and wait for it to come in. So for setting my under eyes, I'm just going to take the E.L.F. translucent setting powder. Alrighty, for my brows, I'm going to be taking this BH Cosmetics HD Brow Pencil. It's really thin. And this is in the shade medium. Okay, that's really depressing. There's no anything in the pencil. You can hear it clicking. That means I've twisted it all the way up and nothing's come out. That sucks. It was only a couple bucks, but there's no product in my pencil. So, because there was nothing in that, in the BH Cosmetics eyebrow pencil, I'm going to go ahead and do my brows using my Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Wiz and my brow definer. Can't go wrong with this pair. Okay, so brows are done, and I'm going to go ahead and use my Too Faced Shadow Insurance 24-Hour Anti-Crease Eyeshadow Primer. If you guys watched my birthday haul, you'd see that I got, I think, like 3 new eyeshadow primers. And I have used the Essence one already, so I figured I would use this one. So that way you guys are getting like an actual first impressions type thing. Okay, so right off the bat, I don't know if I used too much or if it's supposed to be like that, but it's very liquidy. Okay, and since it is tacky, I'm going to set it just like I do all my other eyeshadow primers. And I'm going to be going into the LA Girl Nudes eyeshadow collection palette. That's what it looks like. And I'm going to set it using this pinky color there. So right off the bat, the eyeshadows are pretty pigmented, or at least this white one is. Alrighty, so eyes are nice and set, and for our transition shade, I'm going to take this one here. Let's see, this one looks like that. So it's just a nice, warm, neutral shade. Okay, so the shadows are a little bit difficult to blend out. Like once you stick it there, that color's like not budging. So, you know, that could be a good thing or it could be a bad thing. It depends all on your perspective, I guess. Okay, so those, I didn't realize, are all of the matte shades. The rest of the shades are shimmer. So I'm going to have to go into another palette. Okay, so I'm just going to be going into the Tarte Tartelette palette. This is the very first palette that they came out with. And I'm going to take Best Friend. And I'm going to blend that on top of that transition color we just did. Okay, for all over the lid, I'm going to be taking this shimmery pink shade here. Okay, and then I'm going to go back into that Tarte shade, Best Friend, and I'm going to blend the two shadows together. To darken up the outer V, I'm going to be taking Dreamer, which is that shade there. That's also from the Tartelette palette. And I'm just going to blend that into the outer V and a little bit into the crease. Alrighty, for our inner corner color, I'm going to be using the Urban Decay eyeshadow in Midnight Cowboy. This is the one that I got from Ulta also as my birthday gift. And I have swatched it already, and I really, really like the color. I mean, look at that, you guys. That's amazing. So we are going to highlight our inner corner with that. Okay, so I'm also going to take that Midnight Cowboy shade and I'm going to highlight my brow bone with it. Alrighty, for liner, I'm going to be using the new to me, L'Oreal Voluminous liner in Noir. That's what it looks like. It's the triangle shaped one. It looks like that. Okay, so first impression is it's really hard to get it to go over the eyeshadow. Like on the back of my hand, it's like hella pigmented and it works really well, but when you're trying to when you're trying to make your wing liner and you're trying to like make it work, like it's really difficult and it gets stuck on the eyeshadow. I don't know, I might have to play with it a couple more times, but I don't know, so far I'd rather stick to my E.L.F. liquid liner, to be honest. Okay, for the lower lash line, I'm going to go back into the Tartelette palette and I'm going to take Power Player and I'm going to buff that all along the lower lash line, and then on top of that I'm going to take Best Friend and keep that focused more on the outer portion of my lower lash line. Alrighty, for the waterline, I'm going to be taking the L'Oreal Silkissime, you guys know I can't pronounce this name. And this is the new one that I got in the shade highlighter. So I'm just going to drag that all along my lower lash line. Okay, so I really like this one for the waterline. It's really pretty. It's not like a white and it's not like a tan, but it's just like a nice shimmery color to put in your waterline, and I really like the way that it actually looks. I'm going to be using the Rimmel Scandaleyes Tremme Volume and Length Mascara. So mascara is not a first impression. Okay, and while our mascara dries, I'm going to go ahead and highlight my face, and I'm going to take the Laura Geller Baked Gelato Swirl Illuminator in Gilded Honey. That's what it looks like. I have always heard everyone raving about this highlighter, and when I swatched it for you guys when I did my birthday haul, I like loved it just on the back of my hand. So let's see. Oh my. Do you guys see that? Oh my gosh. And the best part is it looks so natural. And I think this was like $26. I think. So like that's not a bad price at all. My Lorac highlighters were $22. I'm like in love with that highlighter right now. Okay, moving along, I'm going to be taking the Dodo Lashes in the style D115. And these ones are just a nice, wispy, flared, wispy kind of lashes. And I do have a discount code for you guys. I will leave it here on the screen for you if you want to save some money. These are already like super cost efficient. They're I think like $5 for every pair, regardless if they're real, faux, mink, whatever. They're $5. Because who doesn't love saving money? Okay, so this is what it looks like with the lashes and without. Like, these are gorgeous, you guys. Alrighty, so for lips, I'm going to be lining my lips with the NYX Lip Liner in Mauve. This isn't a new lip liner, but it's new to me. So to fill in my lips, I'm going to be taking the Anastasia Beverly Hills Liquid Lipstick in the shade Dusty Rose. Now, I've never tried Anastasia's liquid lipsticks before, and I've seen like really mixed reviews on them. Like some people love them, some people think that they're too drying. So we are going to see. Okay, so first impression, it does go on very smooth and very opaque, so it's not patchy at all. And I don't have a brand new setting spray, so I'm just going to be setting my face using the Urban Decay All Nighter Makeup Setting Spray. Alrighty, you guys, so this is the finished look. As always, if you guys like this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button before you leave. Until our next video, I will see you guys later. Bye.